Okay, so sorry for anybody watching who was wondering where is the commentary. We missed a game there, and if you enjoyed watching the squash with no commentary, well, too bad because you're getting commentary. So I'm sitting here with Daniel. Is it McBib?
Yes.
I'm here with Daniel McBib, who just played Edmond Lopez. And Daniel has enjoyed a little bit of whiskey and a beer now that he is no longer in the tournament. He has put his shirt back on, so there won't be any distractions to the ladies. I was kind of hoping he'd come over here without his shirt, but that's okay.
I mean, I can still. It's not a problem. But let's be honest, we don't want to give ladies any more problems. You know, it's a tough game. They are working hard, and me to make fun of it is not respectful. So. Yeah.
So far in the match, Lucy Beecroft is up 1 game. And if you didn't know, Lucy Beecroft is last year's women's champion in the Nash Cup. So she is trying to repeat. Torrie Malik has been very strong so far in the tournament, but she's definitely having some trouble with Lucy.
Yeah, I think Lucy has an amazing touch, and she can get a lot of balls back. I think the thing that Torrie has to do to kind of get Lucy out of her game is to control the middle. Like if Lucy is in the middle and controlling the match, it's gonna be tough for Torrie. But this is, I think, much better start from Torrie than in the past game.
Definitely a good start in this game. Now, did Lucy not just graduate from a university like last year or the year before? She's only been on the tour for a couple seasons now, right?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I don't know Lucy that well personally, but and to be, it's a nice shot. And to be honest, like it's during COVID, I don't know what people has done, you know.
Right.
It's just everybody was so distant. I don't know what happened those 2 years.
What did you do during those 2 years to try to stay fit and keep
That's
playing?
top secret. So
Oh.
no, let's not go talk about it. Thank you. No, I mean the first few months. I mean we could do nothing basically because everything was closed.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest we trained, and then I had like some injuries that I had to deal with. So I was the worst injuries and the longest injuries I ever had was during COVID, not during when I was like full playing.
Oh.
It was kind of weird.
And where did you do most of your training?
In Brno.
Okay.
Brno is the second biggest city after Prague.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did I tell you that I once drove from the Nürburgring to Prague in 1 day?
That's insane.
It was about 8 hours. And
You need help.
And I didn't realize until I got to the border that Budweiser actually comes from Prague or from Czech Republic.
Yeah, it's a common misconception that sadly American Budweiser.
Very different.
Yeah, it's I think every viewer knows that American Budweiser is garbage.
You know that we can buy it here, but it's called Czech Bar?
Yes, I know. I found it out in Houston, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the most depressing thing. Oh! That's a great rally by the girl. Amazing rally.
How did that racket come out of her hand?
Yeah, she ran into her hand. Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, this is the problem. But you know what's the Budweiser American called in Europe?
Shit.
True, but Bud. Because they lost the lawsuit in Europe. So they can't be
really?
called Budweiser. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
that's why
that's why Budweiser is called Czech Bar in the United States and Canada.
I see.
Because they lost the lawsuits here, but they won in Czech.
Interesting.
But let's go back to this
Back
match.
to the squash.
I mean, I would love to talk about beer for ages, but let's go back to squash.
Sure. As would I. You can go back to drinking and we'll talk about
Thank
the
you.
squash. So, from what I understand, there's another Malik who's a good squash player who's not here this week.
Yes. It's I must say, it's one of the most talented families probably in terms of squash.
Right. So it's Curtis, Torrie, and who?
And Curtis. We can ask Curtis actually.
Yeah, somebody mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah, I played his brother. I think semi-final in Medicine Hat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think I played Medicine Hat his semi-final his brother, and I won 3-2 was tough.
When's the Medicine Hat tournament?
2000 before COVID.
Is it like during the winter or though? Or
Yeah, that was during
so
November. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's a pretty cold place to be.
No, I mean the people.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
One of the best, nicest people you will ever meet. But the place was crazy. Like it was insane. And we played Saskatoon before, so
also freezing
that's
cold.
an OLED, by the way. This is an OLED for all viewers. But I think they gave some OLED.
Well, we've had some. Yeah. We've been lucky to have some really nice weather in London this week.
I mean, it's a nice place here. Like I can't picture London having snow. Like it's so green here, I can't picture it having snow.
Oh, it gets snow, believe me.
Really?
Snow like you've maybe not seen.
Yeah.
So you say that's a no let every time. So what did you see there that leads you to?
There is no way, like there is no reason for her to stop. Like she can play with her normal swing, she could have played that ball. If I mean, I don't want to,
sure.
bash the referees or anything. I think they've been doing amazing job this tournament. I can't say a bad word against the referees.
Right.
But I think it's just like this is a shot. I can't. It's just like every time there is like a ball in the vicinity of the other player. It's just not. It can't be always a lag.
Right.
Has to be a reason for them to stop. Like was I endangering the other player? It's a good shot. Like this is like where Lucy is the strongest. Like she has such a nice touch of the ball. It's very difficult.
So she's
like
out
if
to
you
a
don't
9.
push her.
Yes.
If you don't push her, like this is what's gonna happen.
She was not last year, and then when she won the tournament, I don't think she was really pushed. She beat Karina in the final.
Yeah.
And I think it was a 3-love.
Yeah, I know Karina because she's Polish. I'm Czech.
Yep.
I know Karina. She's a good friend. So I was rooting for her, but yeah, Lucy was playing amazing.
You may be familiar with a multiple-time Nash Cup winner named Jan Kukel.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with him, yes.
So he was a fan favorite, but
Oh, I don't doubt it. He must have been favorite not only on the court, but outside of the court.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think maybe more so off the court.
Yeah.
So we see Lucy's now taking a 2-game lead pretty quickly here against Torrie. And this match seems to be going in only one direction, so Ms. Malik's going to have to find something different to do when she comes back on court. Okay,
Hello, everybody.
we're
We
back
back?
on for game 3, and Torrie Malik's going to have to do something different. Well, I think she's being coached by her brother between games, so let's see if his advice pays off.
If I was coaching, my advice would be make the rallies a little bit longer. I felt like she went for the shots a little bit um, too early, and she got picked off. You know, and you see, this is what Lucy is really good. Like if you put it like a weak shot in the middle, she's on it. She's not passive. Like and I feel like in the women's game, if you are really active or around the middle, it's such a huge advantage. Such a huge
When you say
advantage.
active around the middle, you mean like attacking loose shots?
Yes, 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 yes. Like this is what like the, Gohar and everybody, like these top 10 girls,
Yes.
they all do. Like if it's around the middle, you are active. You just don't push it back. You see, like there is not a span movement. There is not nothing.
What do you think? The ball came straight down the middle. She
Oh, it's a
jumped
lot.
over
It's
it.
a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
Do you think that moving the tin down to 17 inches for the women's game has enhanced the level of squash and forced a slightly different level of player to?
I mean, it's difficult. I don't know if that's a good question for me because I mean I'm not a girl, but from what I think it's the separates. I think oh, that's a throw.
I think what it made,
I think the 17 team does one thing well. It separates like the very best from the good
right.
much more and more easily than the 19-inch.
So I think if I look at some of the matches we've seen Zaina Zayn play this week, she's a great mover. She's
Yes.
very fast.
Yes.
So that 17-inch tin is advantageous to her, whereas maybe not so great for somebody who has a solid base game of squash, but maybe doesn't move as well.
Yeah.
So it kind of it allows a different type of player
Yeah.
to become more effective.
Yeah. But the thing is, like you don't need to be El Hamami and like getting every ball back to be good
Right.
on 17-inch. Like if you have a game plan
Hmm.
that you can execute, well, it can.
The tin height doesn't matter.
The tin is not that important.
Right.
But if you play loose without like kind of like hitting it with no purpose,
Yes.
then it matters, right? Because if you are playing on a 19, you are not as punished as on 17.
Right.
But that goes the same for men.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just for women. Like
No, it's not.
if you play a runner,
Oh.
like a really insane runner on a 19-inch tin,
Yes.
it's so difficult.
When
like
you play your leagues and stuff back home, is it 17 or 19?
19,
Okay. And what do you prefer?
17.
Yeah.
17 on a 16 Celsius court.
A 16 Celsius
Yeah.
court. That's
Yeah.
a cool court.
Yeah, that's where the best court is played.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
Really?
Yeah, because you can hit amazing shots, and the pickups. It's for a viewer picking up a drop shot at a 16 Celsius court. It's the most entertaining thing you're ever gonna see. Like picking up like if you see Alguna,
Yes.
the ball is flying around because it's just 30 degrees. It's just
Did
like
you?
it's crazy.
Has anybody told you about the Nash Cup when Joel Macon was here?
No.
So it was like 35 degrees Celsius outside, and it was hot in here. The courts were so hot that nobody could put the ball away. And in the final was Macon and Tom Richards.
Yeah.
Richards ended up winning, but twice during the match, the referees had to ask Macon to leave the court and change his shoes because when he would lunge, he would shoot sweat out the sides of his shoes.
Yeah.
And it was like getting unsafe. It has never been that hot. And I asked Tom Richards after that final, he said he's only been on courts that hot in the Caribbean. It was just a September heat wave in
That's
London,
crazy.
and our air conditioning
that's
couldn't keep
such a
up with
good
it.
shot.
So,
I played once Sean LaRue for viewers, older viewers. they probably know Sean Laru. He was top 50, maybe top 40 in the world, South African,
Okay.
and he was the sweatiest man in existence.
Really?
Yeah, he would sweat in a way that like after 3 rallies first game,
Yeah.
you would have to put him in like a microwave to drench him. It was horrible.
I
So
feel.
I lost 3-1 against him at the league, and
Yeah.
I have never. I mean, every rally after every rally, stroke.
Stroke.
After every rally, they would have to come on a court and clean it because it was like
Did he wear a headband?
he wear everything that could stop his to sweat, but he was sweating so much that it was like every rally somebody had to come on a court and
Really?
clean it. It was horrible.
And who was Sean Casquel? No, not Casquel. Who did you say it
No,
was?
Sean Laru.
Oh,
Sean Laru.
okay. Well, that's the one thing that I don't, I guess in squash we're in a confined space with another person, but when you run into a very sweaty person's back and your arm or hopefully not your face touches, it kind of I lose my focus for about a rally.
I honestly don't care about the sweating if it doesn't affect the game. You know, like if you sweat a lot, I don't care. But
Right.
if it like
Gets on the court.
it gets on the court, then when it gets like we need to do something about it.
So while we've been talking, Torrie Malik has actually scored some points, and she's still
Yeah,
got
but,
a way to go. A little bit of contact here.
Yeah, I mean that's always good. A little bit of contact is always good. No, I don't think, to be honest, like we were taught that like squash is a non-contact sport. I don't know who started that, but it's absolute bullshit. Squash is one of the most contact sports you can find.
Well, especially at the high level when you're playing
Yeah.
as strategically
You don't
as
want to
possible.
lose.
Right. And you don't want to give up space just because you want to avoid contact.
No, but you can play a clean game, no problem. But I think all the squash players will agree, there is a huge difference between taking your space to play a ball and be
Obstructing.
in a way. There's a huge difference. Like if I play a shot to the middle and he boxes me out, I'm good. I don't have a problem with that because I am punished for the bad shot I played, right? This is like the something, she's being punished.